Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project on a Friday morning. Yes, all shaved up now, haircut. I'm doing good after getting back from Upper Red Lake. Just got off the phone with Thad up at RLK Guide Service. Of course, it's 22 degrees up there today, and they're running around with just sweatshirts on. But that's how it works. When you go on a trip like that, you battle the weather, you battle the bite, and you do the best you can. But I am doing this one this morning because I am truly blessed with what news I have to share today for my mom's Alzheimer's Strikeout Tournament, November 8th, 2025, at the Phoenix Center in Richland Center. The Baker tournament that I held last year, the first annual, we raised $5,133 for Alzheimer's. So the second annual, again, November 8th, 2025, at the Richland Center, at the Phoenix Center in Richland Center, and we are full, all 12 teams, but silent auction item alert. Sorry, I keep watching my dogs, make sure they're where we're at, but we have big news. So hashtag Packers Give Back sent me a team Green Bay football with all replica autographs on it. That will be a silent auction. It's really cool. I believe I'm going to get a case for that. But that'll be a silent auction item. And then also on the silent auction item numbers, and this is awesome. If you want to get away with a bunch of guys and have a great time, or husband and wife if you're into fishing together, or whatever you want to do. Thad and Noah up there, the owners of RLK Guide Service, have donated a $500 gift certificate to go towards midweek rental. So that's Sunday through Thursday, 4 days, but it's a $500 gift card or gift coupon, however you want to look at it. And you spend it how you want. You want to do it on a 1-2-man, 4-man, 6-man, it doesn't matter. If you're going to do the rental already, and, however you want to do it. But it is a $500 coupon for RLK Guide Service during the winter on Upper Red Lake. I couldn't be more happy. And I'm going to tell you what, if you've never gone through a guide, or if you've been like us, all of us, talked about getting together, whatever it may be, here's your chance. You'll be able to bid on that coupon at my mom's event, again, November 8th, 2025, at the Phoenix Center. And you can go, like I said, 2-man, 4-man, 6-man. If you want to take 2 groups and just use that, however you want to do it. But I will tell you this personally, and this is me personally, and everybody that was with me, and even my son's crew that was with them. Yes, they were frustrated with the bite, and we pounded the ice hard when we were there. We jigged and did all that, and we caught some fish. But if you went there with the mindset that's what you're going to do, and your goal is just to get away. That was our goal to begin with. All of us that went in my crew were all in our 40s, and one was in his late 50s, whatever it may be, and I'm 50. The other 2 in their 40s. Our crew just wanted to get away from the general public and have a great time, maybe pull a monster or a tank through the ice with the hopes of that. Well, that happened. Marcus Pardoon, met him for the first time. He's related to Max. Max is a good friend of mine, and he said, hey, you mind? I said, no, let's bring 4 guys. Let's see what happens. And Marcus pulled in that hog, and it was a tank. It wasn't big-bellied tank, but anybody that's fished walleyes through the ice, and especially in northern Minnesota, 26.5 is a hell of a fish. And it was a lot of fun to watch him catch that on a mid to light rod with 4-pound test. And he brought it through the whole fighting. It was a hell of a great time. And RLK made it even better. They check on you in the morning. They check on you in the evening. If you need anything, they're a phone call away. If there was an emergency, The shacks have a stovetop and an oven, bathroom. The bunks were good and comfortable. And if you're going to go to these things, I'm going to do this as just a reminder. Oh, Chris, how do you go to the bathroom? There's a small bathroom in the house. I'm going to give you a tip. And I learned this when I started going up there. Here's a tip for you. Is a bunch of guys going, and then you go into the restroom, whatever. You're peeing, like normal outside. And don't go where the guides are having to walk or anything like that to move houses. Do themselves a favor. Go over get away from where they have to. Nobody would want to climb through that anyway. But here's the other tip. So in the bathroom, in the black bags you're supplied, because you get a toilet, it's comfortable. It's in the heated shack. Pour kitty litter in the bottom, and then a little of the, scented powder, either for the kitty litters that you use for your cats, whatever it may be, and no problem. After you're done, tie up the bag, put it by the garbage, they'll haul it away. And everybody's like, oh gosh, but what do you think people that live off grid do? Or where do there's people that incinerate a lot of it. That's what they're doing in the long run. So it's comfortable. It was 65 to 70 degrees in the shack. Unfortunately for us, we experienced some heavy winds, and there's nothing anybody could do about it. But I tell you, when it's blowing 35-mile-an-hour winds after fresh snow, you couldn't have asked for a better crew to get us off the lake. So RLK Guide Service, hats off to you guys. Hats off to you guys for sponsoring my mom's tournament. So RLK Guide Service, Upper Red Lake, $500 gift certificate going on the silent auction, and it is going to be good Sunday through Thursday. So you can go up for 2 days, you can go up for 4 days, whatever you want to do, but you'll have $500 to spend on it. And that covers a 2-man rental. You may have to, or a 4-man, you just look on their website and look on their Facebook page. And it's definitely worth the trip if you're thinking about going to a guide service. And they'll do everything they can to put you on fish. They had us on fish the whole time. We marked stuff. We had stuff on the marks. We had stuff on the cameras. And just couldn't get them to bite. Pressures do that a lot. Snow, storms moving in. And here's the interesting part, is that last night we were there, things totally shut down for us. I pulled a 19-incher through the ice at the very last fish for me was that day. And we had the rattle reels go off once during the night. But 300 yards away was my kid and his crew. And they had 8 on rattle reels that night. That just is what happens. It's just part of fishing, especially when you're fishing in 16 to 18 foot houses. One guy's hot in the corner maybe, and the guy up front, and that again happened inside our shack. The 26.5 came in the middle, but I had nothing over on my side most of the night. So if it was catching, everybody would do it. If you're going up there to fish, have a great time with your buddies, you'll catch some fish, and there's going to be some good quantity, but great eaters. JR's Access, then, if you want to. They take great care of you. You can fillet it all up right there, all stainless tables, water's there. If you chunk up the fish, you take them out to them. You pay their $12 or whatever it is. I think it was $12 a guy, and we ate fish upon fish with stacks of French fries at JR's. And they breaded it all, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to tell you, I've been through some guide services before, like I said in my last one. Garrison Sports was my go-to because Kerry was a great friend of mine. Greg Erickson was a friend of mine. Always wanted to go back and visit them, and we stayed in shacks. But these ice castles and these glaciers, yeah, it's phenomenal to fish out of. And rattle reels are there if you want to put them down, or take your electronics and jig and see what happens. And Marcus that was with us, he stayed focused the whole time we were there. And yeah, he outfished pretty much everybody. But it's a good time. But I am so ecstatic that I have that Now from hashtag Packers Give Back, I have that team autographed football. Yes, they're replicas, so it's not true wrote on, but it is printed on. 2024 Green Bay Packer team. Plus now RLK doing a $500 coupon, good for midday rentals. So Sunday through Thursday on Upper Red. And since my tournament's in November, you'll be able to use it. Hopefully they can be out on the ice again like they were. Early ice in December. You know, bites are probably the best in the very first part of December, if you can get up there during Christmas time, or that, very first part of January. We had to go when we went, and the bite was hard, and the fish were definitely finicky, but the weather played so much role in it. The wind did not stop for 3 days that we were there. Had one beautiful day there for a while, but Thad, Noah, Dylan, Dustin, all of you guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. The tournament is getting there. And then us also, here's the other part you can go is you can buy that coupon for $500. That's significant, that auction item. And right next to it on that auction will be from AquaView, one of their new 5.0 HD cameras, underwater cameras. So you'd be all set to go up to Upper Red and see some really cool stuff. So that's where we're at, and appreciate everyone. We are home. It was a hell of a ride home. Fought the wind the whole day, but we got away. We're recharged, and we are planning 2026. We will definitely be in Upper Red January of 2026. At some point, we'll be making that house reservation here shortly with them, because it was truly the best experience any of us have ever had by a guide service. Highly recommend. If you're looking at a trip, definitely go through RLK. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys. Have a great day. And as you can see, I am off today. I don't go back till Monday. So it's been a good trip. But hopefully, Lord willing, I will be on Upper Red in 2026, fishing with RLK Guide Service. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And we will be back Monday morning with another Moose Minute Project Minute.